My son was trapped in the burning building, and I didn't ask my husband for help, even though he was already there. Instead, I hooked up a fire hose and charged into the inferno myself. Last time, I'd used self-harm to blackmail my husband, the fire chief, into rescuing our son first. But his darling mistress and her kid fell from the building and died. He acted like nothing was wrong, but on our first anniversary, he tied me and my son up tight and doused the house in gasoline. We burned alive. When I woke up again, it was the day of the fire. This time, my son wasn't screaming for his dad, he was trying to save himself. Turns out, he remembered everything, too. The piercing wail of the fire truck broke the early morning quiet, and like last time, I was the first one to arrive at the daycare. What are you doing with that fire hose? You can't just do that. Standing in front of me, pulling on my arm, was Mrs. Davis, the daycare director. Last time, my decisions led to our deaths. So this time, I was skipping asking my fire chief husband and going straight to hooking out the hose myself. I still had my fire safety certification, so I knew what I was doing, or I did. But Mrs. Davis saw I was gonna try to fight the fire myself. She came running to stop me. Mrs. Davis had been at that daycare for decades. Her daughter, Jennifer, taught there, too. Jennifer was actually my son Tommy's teacher.